Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as the Immortal Inca. Just noticed our happiness has dropped through the ground again. No, we once again have dissidents. We're getting preferred ideology is freedom. But shouldn't we have 3 pips towards autocracy right now? And only 2 towards freedom? I'm confused. I mean, we're still okay on happiness, but it's not great. And we're building some more things that'll add happiness. This courthouse, this castle, you know, those things will be helpful. But it's still a bit weird. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and skip over to this next turn. See what happens. Hopefully we don't lose too much. If we hold on to Gao this turn, we may be in a good position to negotiate peace. Did we get nuked over here? No. No, because everything would be dead. Alright, world leader session. Enemy is near. ASCII made peace with Sophia. Unit promotion. We can get a new policy. Hello! Level 2 tenant. Bonus production while building military units, and military units starts with extra experience. Total war seems like the thing that we want to do. Unit gold maintenance is also nice, though, because we're kind of poor. More strategic resources, not important. Food and science in the capital is nice, but we can live without it. Movement for great generals. Armored units gain damage and get movement and ignore zone of control. It's nice, but faster and more powerful military units, I think that's the way we want to keep doing it. And keep pumping things out. If we can build them faster, then when I was worried about losing things, and that doesn't hurt our economy as bad. And actually, our economy is doing fine. Especially once we finish building all those mass cargo ships. We're going to be okay. Giant Death Robot finished. They're good. But we either want some more rocket artillery or more XCOM squads. And I think the XCOM squads are just great. Just for being able to do the nuke, drop a bunch of squads all over a city. Maybe that's how we'll take the Iroquois capital or something like that. I mean, the ships are nice, but that's a good, you know, plan B. Cancel. Barracks first. Armory is done. You go ahead and squeeze out an XCOM squad then. New giant death robot. We'll go double shock. And move up vaguely somewhere here. Okay, having kept the city, let's go see if we can get Argundu and Zanzibar. So if we say, oh, he'd even offer Mogadishu. Okay, he's feeling very beaten. Mogadishu is big, and where? Oh, and it's a city-state that it could liberate. Okay. Well, tell you what. You give me Argundu, Zanzibar, Mogadishu, and all your cash money. So we will puppet this. We will liberate the other 2. Although we could arguably hold on to it. How's Zanzibar looking? No, it's fine. You know, we're nice people. We will liberate and liberate. Actually lost some happiness doing that. Although if we'd actually puppeted them, we probably would have lost some happiness there too. Not all the math is up to date all the time. So we are now at peace once again, which is great. It's not going to last very long, but it's there. The Iroquois have eliminated Indonesia. They have absolutely eliminated Indonesia. So while I don't want to give them Jakarta, if I release that, I could go and like take Makassar really early, liberate it back to Indonesia, and then have them come back to life. It's funny that the one-time most powerful thing has gone away. Oh, is that the thing? Is it because Indonesia was giving me pressure, and now they're gone? Because I think Indonesia was autocratic. And so I lost that. I think there's something like that. I don't know. I might be totally misinterpreting things, as I'm want to do. I frequently do. So we've got some defenses going on here. I think I might move my my bazooka down to help protect this area, this border. Oh, Malacca's fallen. Are you guys still at war? No, you're at peace. Tell you what, I'm actually going to move into Mari. And this Mobile Sam can stay in... Cuzco's probably fine. You know what, I'll put you in Tiwanaku. Just to cover a few different angles, just in case something crazy happens. Meanwhile, Onondaga. So if I move my nuke to Gades, I can't actually reach. How far can I reach? I can reach to Carthago Nova, which actually can almost certainly bomb Onondaga. That'll be a very, very quick victory. We've got a destroyer kicking around here, don't we? We've got a lot of ships, but we have a lot of missile cruisers. It's possible that some of these ships will come and annoy me over here in the north. And this would actually be a good place for bazookas or some spare rocket artillery, which is probably what I'm going to do, is keep a rocket artillery in both of the coastal cities. Automate the worker. And then what do I do with the rest of the units is an excellent, excellent question. The other capital, like everything we need to take, we can take by ship now. So it's mostly a question about not losing anything once the war starts. I don't even really need this coast exactly. But what I think I'll do is I'll move a bunch of units into the Zanzibar territory. And then we'll have an option to do some stuff. We have double destroyers up here. Okay, how far are we from getting a destroyer in the south? 3 turns. Plus, we'll also get another missile cruiser, which is pretty good. Okay, that's probably what I'll do. Let me go ahead and pull back with these ships, just so I'm not right on the border. And the same thing in the north. Pull back with the destroyer as well. Make sure to rest everyone. I could actually go and heal that destroyer, but it's pretty fine, so it's probably going to be okay. Giant death robots will be moving to the front lines over here, and then we'll have XCOM squads ready to drop in. What's the range on the drop in? It's like pretty big. Yeah, we can reach all the way here. Yeah, they can basically drop anywhere in the world. I think it's like 40 tiles or something ridiculous like that. So that's pretty decent. We'll reposition all our ships in our Gungu, because they'll actually be able to do stuff. Then once they're repositioned and fully healed as well, we can maybe actually upgrade them to stealth bombers, which also have insane range. XCOM squad can probably just stay where it is then. Another great general. That's not a bad idea. Although this mountain range means that there's no actual way for me to get any more movement capabilities. And I can't pop a citadel over here to steal any territory because I don't actually own Zanzibar. I could defend Wallata a little bit more by putting a citadel down and steal aluminum. Not that I need aluminum, but it's nice to harass people. Just piss off the AI. Well, I think Montgomery will be moving to this front, and then actually we'll get our other great general, which is hanging out in Adwa. We'll get him to move to the south, mostly in case someone declares war on me down here. Then I'll be able to put that up. But yeah, ships should just be able to rule the day. As long as we don't lose any more ground, we'll be in okay shape. Oh, so Sophia flipped is what happened. Don't I still have a spy there? Only a 56% chance. Listen, Sophia. How far am I behind? So if I do a 500 gold gift, I'll almost be there, and I'll have a really, really good chance of cooing. Oh, good. I especially don't want you going to the Iroquois. Not that Sophia can threaten me, but it's also nice to get their extra free units. Very, very handy that way. Giant death robot, move to this front. Rocket artillery. We might actually be jamming each other over here. We'll see how it goes. Although, I guess we can always embark through the water, so it's not the end of the world. We can get here if we need to. So we'll have a relatively small squad. Yeah. Hiawatha is doing SS boosters. Now, I'll double check the victory screen, but I don't think anyone's close to a scientific victory. Also, I don't think... Like, no one's influential, which is good. Victory progress. Science. Just a handful of boosters, which means they don't necessarily have the high-tech stuff. The rest of them aren't even done their boosters yet. They're just building them because it's possible, it's convenient. So just out of curiosity, nuke mode. I can't reach Onondaga from there. Okay. I think Gades might be closer. I'm hoping it is. Very frustrating. If I cannot actually, if I can't actually nuke Onondaga. We are making money, so I'm going to go ahead, especially this is a logistics fighter, a bomber, so we'll go ahead and make it a stealth one as well. This has got evasion and auto repair, which is pretty good. Wait a tick for you to heal. It's got the auto repair evasion. Only 70 gold to upgrade? Oh, right! We got the discount! 70 gold, that's sick. This guy's got no XP yet. We're just gonna have him maybe wait. Just, I don't want to make sure to... I want to make sure I don't overspend. Really? Really? With the Cuba right here? Wow. The AI is really funny about making sure to fill every single square. Just to make sure we've got the range, we're going to move you over that way. But I do need XCOM troops down in the south as well. You're going to build me an armory. Can I annex? I can. 5 on happiness is fine. Go to production focus, start with the courthouse, and then definitely keep building the market. I'll be very happy with that, actually. Walls are done in Harar, which is actually fine and decent. Go ahead and follow that up with a castle. And then workshop, market, and we'll work on things from there. Elections and things were rigged. Still no good coup chance there. Songhai denounced me, not really a surprise. People want things. And they snuck in a buffalo as well. God. AI, man. If I did declare over here, I could probably take Jakarta, especially because it's so unhealthy right now. How far away am I from another nuke, I wonder? I did queue up a few of them. 2 turns to a nuclear missile. Alright, that's going to be helpful. Again, it sucks if we can't reach Onondaga. Well, we're going to find out really soon. Giant death robot. There's not going to be enough room for you at the front. So I'm just going to move you down to here to help cover that flank. Rocket artillery. I've got too many of you guys moving this way right now. I could have some of you wait, but I could also have some of you guys provide some extra cover down here, which seems relatively wise. I'll put you over here where you're nice and defended. I'm really curious to see about that nuke range. Giant death robot. I can theoretically leave one over here in case I get declared on by the Songhai, which I could see is happening, especially if I accidentally nuke the wrong thing, like a trade route or something. Which would not surprise me overly much. Okay, the big question will be next turn if that nuke can reach the capital. Yeah, sure. Sell all my things for $3. And that too. Got some planes buzzing around there. And the Iroquois are definitely strong. Here's a question. Who has the biggest army? They do. Not by much. But it's there. Okay, listen. Monsieur Nuke. Frack. I mean, I can nuke close. I can't build nuclear submarines yet. I need telecommunications that. I need telecommunications for a lot of stuff. God, that's frustrating. But I can nuke near it. I'll do damage to the city, probably kill some units. All pretty good stuff. You fortify. You can't really fortify. You wait. Wait. You know what? We may as well pop this stealth bomber as well. XCOM squad can probably just sit in Machu while we're ready for something else. But you know what? I will actually move you Well, I'll drop you near Gades, just to make sure you're in range to drop on their stuff over there. Nuclear missile, just sit tight and wait. Jet fighter, we'll go ahead and give you interception. A couple of levels of that. And we'll actually move you. Can you reach here? No? Really? You can reach this city. Alright. It's a long way. XCOM squad, chill out. Another XCOM squad built. That's probably what we keep wanting. We're just going to want to, like, en masse drop on their territory once the nukes go off. So I'm going to keep building them. Giant death robots are good for mobility as well. And they do huge damage. And I have a lot of uranium. And I did lose a few. We might squeeze a couple out. We'll see how it goes. Gao cut all the way down to size 3, which is insane. If we annex you, we get slightly unhappy. But that's not going to last very long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and annex you. And set up the courthouse right away. And then, yeah, you can build the bank after that. Oh, and become production focused. That'll be good. Actually, rather than the bank, it probably makes more sense to build up some walls and things. Walls and a castle. Another booster. But people are still only doing boosters. Hey, Ragusa wants birdism. You remember that religion? Everyone wants spices and pearls. Interesting. Walls. Destroyer. Excellent. I could even give you Coastal Raider. But no, we need the naval superiority. Again, it's the only thing I'm concerned about. It's just like getting the air superiority. If you get one, then you're all set after that. Get there, get as close there as you can. Stealth bomber, sit tight. Giant death robot, you're going to be trying to move to the front. Oh! Come on, give me my tooltip, please. It's Old Faithful! Huh! Alright, I guess, I could have taken Zanzibar for Old Faithful then, I suppose, but I think we're going to be fine. Ace? No, you can hang out in Gao, but you'll probably be airdropped somewhere. Take a drill and a level of cover, and we're just going to we'll airdrop you down here to this front. Wait for the animation to drop. There we go. Cuzco, nuclear missile done. Lovely. I might feel a lot better if my capital were slightly more protected, since technically there's some weird stuff that could happen. So I'm going to go ahead and build an arsenal. It gives me some happiness as well, and doesn't cost any money for maintenance, which is always kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and take advantage of that. Another nuclear missile done. And I think I talked about maybe rebuilding a couple of giant death robots. But I think I just want more nukes. 14 turns. Game will probably be over by then, but you know what? Let's keep doing it just in case. That was another missile cruiser. Very nice. Maybe I'll build yet another destroyer as a backup for the south, actually, which seems like a pretty smart thing to do. And I think we're going to be ready to declare war relatively soon. Well, we may want to wait until our top part of our coast is in good shape. I forgot, we can actually move through La Venta. We can actually, if I moved enough or nuked Lake Simcoe. Now, okay, if I nuke Lake Simcoe, most likely that will cause La Venta to hate me. I suppose I could nuke just slightly north of Lake Simcoe. I was going to check that, wasn't I? What the radius is. Oh, it's 2 tiles. Okay. So as long as I try to avoid having any of La Venta's troops there, or my own, say, then I can use... Well, actually, I don't even have to move my XCOM squads, because they can drop. So I can nuke, drop XCOM squads all around Lake Simcoe, then go sit, and then sit my nukes there. That'll work. And then take the capital. Wait. Missile cruisers can hold on to nuclear missiles! Fuck, I'm bad at this game. For Christ's sake. I mean, it's right there in the name. Missile cruiser. What's wrong with me? Missile cruiser. Can carry 3 cargo. But unspecific kind. Can hold 3 missiles. Son of a bitch! Alright, good. Everything is awesome. I don't know what you guys were worried about. We're going to be fine. While Wallata might get nuked again, I am going to sit 1 jet fighter in it. We do have the interceptor, or the SAM, so I guess it's actually going to be fine. So I'm just going to move the interceptor over to Gades. Nuclear missile. Get there. We'll have to spread them out. But we actually have like an excess of nukes. Honestly, we don't need 3 nukes on the ships that might get lost. So I'll probably leave 1 in Gades to be safe. Yeah. We can drop 2 nukes on Onondaga and then just rush in with the destroyers. There are a lot of ships around. And the 3rd nuke does mean we could counter any retake. I could just spread the nukes around, actually. We'll see what kind of damage we do, and then make a decision. So war is going to come really, really soon. I wish I had more ships down here, actually. But I know they have a lot of ships up here. Now, I don't care about my diplomatic reputation anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick everyone on the border. And then I'll declare war next turn. And just be a jerk that way. XCOM squad can basically stay there. We'll go ahead and give you the cover and everything. Jet fighter, just be on intercept mode. XCOM squads, sit tight. No, I guess we'll leave all the nukes there. And we can advance, 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 and wait. This XCOM squad can wait. This rocket artillery. Kuba's actually going to be able to hit us. It's going to be vaguely annoying. Nuclear missiles, rest up. You guys just wait, wait. More XCOM squads, and I think we're going to keep pumping that out. I think that makes a lot of sense. Armory is done, so build me an XCOM squad. Armory is done, so... Wow, you're not going to be... Your production is pretty crap, dude. We actually might need a few extra workers at this point, because I think we may have lost a few in the war. Tell you what, then. Good thing your barracks and armories are still causing us happiness, but yeah, get us a few extra workers. We do have a pretty good squad of them, but I think we'll want to keep having more. Happiness is in pretty good shape, actually, so let's go ahead and annex this city. And we're also 1 turn away, I think, from finishing a courthouse somewhere. Oh, do you still have a resistance return? Okay, well, let's queue that up. Yeah, courthouse is about to finish in Gao, which will get rid of the occupied penalty, plus give us +3 happiness, so we've got lots to spare. Next turn, see what happens. Nope, not next turn yet. Oliver Cromwell, you're here mostly for defensive purposes, although I could technically march you through Gades. You know, we'll march you that way for now. Montgomery, you sit tight. You guys wait. Let's try the next turn again. Okay, we're going this time. We'll tell lies about going to war if we have to, just to ensure that we have the first go. Yeah, we mean no harm. I don't care about my diplomatic reputation anymore. We're way past that point. I think we went past that point once we started nuking everyone. So they got battleships. The carriers, especially with no goods on them, mean nothing. And yeah, we should be able to take them relatively easily. But we'll have to wait until next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.